I found your letter in an old wooden drawer, covered with dust like the days before. Your handwriting still looks the same, but saying your name doesn't feel the same. I read every line 1,000 times, searching for reasons between the lines. You promised forever with fearless eyes, but forever disappeared overnight. Maybe paper remembers what people choose to forget. Maybe ink lasts longer than promises we never kept. I kept your last letter long after you walked away. Every word still whispers things you forgot to say. I folded every memory like it could stop the pain. I couldn't throw your words away, even when you never came. The coffee stains are fading now, just like the dreams we talked about. The corners have begun to tear, but somehow you're still living there. I tried to pack the past away, yet every page begged me to stay. Some goodbyes never make a sound, they simply leave without being found. Time keeps moving forward, but my heart missed the trend. I'm learning how to heal without erasing your name. I kept your last letter long after you walked away. Every word still whispers things you forgot to say. I folded every memory like it could stop the pain. I couldn't throw your words away, even when you never came. If loving ends so easily, why do these pages still survive? Maybe they're not keeping I'd spend my nights searching for. I gave my time without a question. Every dream became our dream. I built a home inside your heart, or at least that's how it seemed. I called it love, you called it just enough. Now I'm standing here holding what was never really ours. Loving you cost me peace, more than I ever knew. I lost myself while loving you, trying to become enough for two. I carried all the weight while you walked away with ease. The hardest price I ever paid. Loving you cost me peace. I learned to hide my lonely tears behind a smile you never saw. I kept forgiving every silence, thinking love would fix it all. But every promise grew much smaller, every hug felt colder too. I was fighting for tomorrow, while tomorrow stopped choosing you. I stayed too long, believing hearts don't lie. Now the only voice I trust is the one that says goodbye. Loving you cost me peace, more than I ever knew. I lost myself while loving you, trying to become enough for two. I carried all the weight while you walked away with ease. The hardest price I ever paid. Loving you cost me peace. If I could meet the girl I was before your name became my world, I'd tell her love should never ask you to disappear just to be loved. Loving you cost me peace, but it taught me who I am. I won't beg for borrowed love or break myself again. I'll keep the scars, but leave your memories with the breeze. Because I finally understand, loving you cost me peace. The silence doesn't hurt tonight. For the first time, it feels like home. You looked at me like nothing changed, like love could end without a trace. I held my breath, I held my tears, so you would leave without the weight. The sun was falling from the sky, but I kept calm behind my eyes. You gave one last familiar smile, while something inside me slowly died. Some endings make no sound, they simply steal the light. I knew if I reached for you, I'd lose myself that night. I smiled through the goodbye so you could leave in peace. You never saw me cry or watch my heart believe. I let you walk away without a single plea. The strongest Everyone said I'd be alright, that time would wash away your name. But every corner of this town still quietly remembers us. I learned that healing isn't fast. Some days still pull me to the past, but every step I take alone is proof that I can carry on. I stopped asking why, the answer changed nothing. Some stories aren't meant to last, only to change who we become. I smiled through the goodbye so you could leave in peace. You never saw me cry or watch my heartbeat leave. I let you walk away without a single plea. The strongest smile I ever wore was hiding all of me. Maybe one day we'll meet again, strangers with quieter hearts. I'll thank you with a gentle smile, not because it didn't hurt, but because I survived it. I smiled through the goodbye, though every breath felt weak. You never saw me fall, you only saw me leave. Now every scar reminds me how strong a heart can be. The girl who smiled through goodbye finally smiled for me. The tears came after you were gone, but so did my new beginning. I packed the photos in a cardboard box, folded every sweater you left behind. I changed the lock, repainted every wall, but somehow I couldn't change my mind. The window still remembers your silhouette, the hallway still holds your quiet steps. I told myself this house was finally mine, yet your shadow never really left. Time can move the hands upon an old clock on the wall, but it can't erase the echoes down the hall. Your name stayed behind long after you were gone. Every corner still says your name, like it's holding on. I try to fill the silence, but memories filled the room. Your name stayed behind long after I lost you. Found a movie ticket in my coat, a little proof we once were real. Funny how the smallest things can reopen hearts that almost healed. The flowers outside have learned to bloom. Seasons change without our plans. Life kept writing brand new pages, while I kept reading where we ended. Some people leave without taking everything, because they forget the name lives in our memories. Your name stayed behind long after you were gone. Every corner still says your name, like it's holding on. I try to fill the silence, but memories fill the room. Every corner still says your name, yet I'm learning to let go. I'll always remember the girl I used to be. Your name stayed behind, but it won't stay inside me. The house is finally quiet, and so is my heart. I used to blame the lonely nights, thinking losing you was all my fault. I replayed every word we said, searching for the moment love dissolved. Then I looked beyond the memories, past the smiles you always wore. I finally saw the hidden truth. You weren't who I was fighting for. Love made me blind, but pain opened my eyes. Some endings don't destroy us, they reveal the disguise. I never missed the lies or the promises you broke. I only missed the girl I was before my heart lost hope. I don't miss your goodbye or the tears that filled my nights. I never missed the lies, I just missed my own light. I remember begging for your time while you gave excuses instead. I called it patience back then, now I simply call it regret. Every silence had a warning, every truth was hidden well. I kept building dreams for us while you were planning your farewell. Some lessons hurt because they're meant to stay, not to keep us broken, but to lead us on our way. I never missed the lies or the promises you broke. I only missed the girl I was before my heart lost hope. I don't miss your goodbye or the tears that filled my nights. I never missed the lies, I just miss my own light. If I ever see you again, I won't ask you why. The answers don't matter anymore. Peace is a better reply. I never missed the lies, they were never worth my tears. I found the strength you couldn't take after all these years. Now every scar reminds me that truth can set us free. I never missed the lies, I finally found me. You didn't take my future, you only became my lesson. I was the girl who stayed beside you when the world turned away. I was the voice that kept believing even on your darkest days. I gave you all my little pieces, every dream I had inside. But you were looking for a reason to leave me behind. I thought losing you would be the end of me, but losing you showed me the person I could be. I was the girl but you never understood me. I gave you every part of me. You gave me reasons to leave. Now you're searching for the love you couldn't keep. I stopped waiting by the window for a message that wouldn't come. I stopped making excuses for someone who was already gone. The mirror shows a different woman, stronger than she used to be. She lost the love she wanted, but she finally found herself free. Maybe someday you'll realize what you had before goodbye, but some hearts don't return after they've learned to fly. I was the girl you couldn't keep, the one who loved you endlessly. You had my heart right in your hands, but you never understood me. I gave you every part of me. You gave me reasons to leave. Now you're searching for the love you couldn't keep. Don't look for me in someone new. Don't search for my eyes in another face. The love I gave was once in your hands, but you were the one who let it fade. I was the girl you couldn't keep, but I'm not the girl I used to be. The one who waited in the dark is finally learning how to breathe. You lost the heart that loved you most, the one you thought would never leave. Now I'm the girl you couldn't keep, and the girl who chose to be free. You didn't lose me today. You lost me the day you stopped choosing me. I used to leave the door unlocked, hoping you would find your way. I kept a little space beside me for the love you never gave. I waited for the smallest changes, a message, a sign, a reason to stay. But silence became your answer, and I finally understood the pain. A heart doesn't break all at once, sometimes it fades away, little by little, quietly, until there's nothing left to say. My heart closed quietly, no one heard the sound. I stopped waiting for a love that never came around. I didn't stop because I hated you, I stopped because I was tired of holding on to something that was already expired. I remember all the moments when I almost walked away, but love kept pulling me backward, making me believe you'd change. Now the memories are softer, the pain is not the same. I can't hear your name again without feeling all the rain. Sometimes goodbye isn't spoken, sometimes it happens inside, the moment you choose yourself and stop didn't stop because I hated you. I stopped because I was tired of holding on to something that was already expired. Maybe you will notice when I'm no longer there. Maybe you'll miss the love that was always everywhere. But I won't return to the place where I disappeared. I found the girl I lost while I was keeping you near. My heart closed quietly, but my soul learned to breathe. I stopped waiting for your love and started choosing me. No anger, no revenge, no reason left to fight. Just a heart that finally learned how to find its light. Some endings are silent, but they still save us. Found an old picture yesterday, hidden inside a forgotten frame. Two people smiling like forever was something we could really claim. We didn't know the little moments would become the ones we missed. We were writing our own story before we lost the script. Maybe we were young, maybe we were wrong, but for a little while we were where we belonged. We were beautiful once, before the colors faded away. We were a perfect picture that time couldn't save. I still remember the way we were, the laughter, the nights, the dreams. We were beautiful once, even if we weren't meant to be. I don't blame you for the ending, and I don't blame myself. Some hearts stop beating together, even when they need no one else. The songs we used to listen to still play from time to time. They don't hurt like they used to, they just remind me of our lives. Some memories stay, not because we want them to, but because they were real, and they once carried us through. We were beautiful once, before the colors faded away. We were a perfect picture that time couldn't save. I still remember the way we were, the laughter, the nights, the dreams. We were beautiful once, even if we weren't meant to be. If I could go back for a moment, I wouldn't change a thing. I just hold you a little longer before we lost everything. We were beautiful once, and that's enough for me. Not every love story needs forever to be complete. I keep the good memories and release the pain we became. We were beautiful once, and I'll always remember your name. Some things don't last forever, but they can still be beautiful. I was always the one who stayed, even when you walked away. I held the pieces of our love while you let them fade. I searched for reasons to forgive for every time you made me hurt. I thought love meant holding on, even when I lost my worth. But a heart can only carry what two hands are meant to hold. And I was tired of being the only one trying to save us both. I learned to leave too after watching you go. I learned that love can't survive when only one heart shows. I spent so long chasing you, I forgot where I belonged. Now I'm walking away slowly, but I'm finally moving on. I used to fear the empty nights, the silence after you, but the quiet taught me something that I never knew. Being alone is not the same as feeling lonely with someone. Sometimes losing what you love is how you find what you've become. I don't hate you, I don't wish you pain, I just stopped returning to a place that felt the same. I learned to leave too after watching you go. I learned that love can't survive when only one heart shows. I spent so long chasing you, I forgot where I belonged. Now I'm walking away slowly, but I'm finally moving on. Maybe someday you'll remember the girl who never gave up. Maybe someday you'll understand you had a heart full of love. But by then I'll be somewhere you can no longer reach. Not because I stopped loving you, because I started loving me. I learned to leave too, and it wasn't easy to do. I carried all the memories of everything we knew, but I won't keep holding a love that's already gone. I learned to leave too, and that's how I became strong. The hardest goodbye was the one I gave myself. You never noticed the little changes, the silence behind my smile. I was standing right beside you, but I had been lost for a while. I stopped telling you my feelings, stopped asking you to stay, because every time I reached for you, you were already far away. I was slowly becoming someone you didn't recognize, but you were too busy looking forward to see the tears behind my eyes. You never saw me fade a little more every day. I was disappearing quietly while you were walking away. I gave you all my colors, you left me in the gray. You never saw me fade until there was nothing left to say. I remember all the moments when I needed you the most. You were standing right beside me, but I still felt alone. I kept pretending I was happy just to keep the peace alive. But a heart can't keep pretending when it's breaking inside. Maybe love was never missing, maybe we just lost the way. I was holding on to yesterday while you were letting go today. You never saw me fade a little more every day. I was disappearing quietly while you were walking away. I gave you all my colors, you left me in the gray. You never saw me fade until there was nothing left to say. One day you'll look back and remember my name, not because you miss me, but because I was the one who loved you before I changed. You never saw me fade, but I finally see the truth. I wasn't losing myself, I was losing you. The girl you thought would always stay has finally found her way. You never saw me fade because I learned to shine again. I was fading for your love, now I'm glowing for my own. I saw your name appear again after months of being gone. For a second my heart remembered the place where we went wrong. You asked if we could talk again, like time erased the pain. But some wounds that finally healed shouldn't be opened up again. I used to wait for your return, I used to hope you'd see. But the person I was yesterday is no longer me. Some doors stay closed even when someone knocks. Some hearts move forward after everything they lost. Not every goodbye needs another chance. Sometimes walking away is the only way to understand. I remember all the promises we thought would never break. The future that we painted was a picture we couldn't save. I don't hate the memories, they were beautiful. Beautiful moments don't always mean we belong to you. I learned forgiveness doesn't mean returning back. You can wish someone well and still stay on your path. Some doors stay closed even when someone knocks. Some hearts move forward after everything they lost. Not every goodbye needs another chance. Sometimes walking away is the only way to understand. If we meet somewhere someday, I hope we both have peace. I'll remember who we were, but love who I've become since. Some doors stay closed, and that's okay with me. Behind that door was a story, not the future I need. I don't need another ending, I don't need one more try. Some doors stay closed so new ones can open wide. I left the key behind and finally learned to fly. I found the pieces of us inside the places we used to go. A faded picture, an old song, a love I thought I'd always known. I carried every broken part, thinking I could make it whole. But some things are not meant to fix, they're only meant to let go. I spent so many nights trying to find what we lost, but I finally learned some memories have a cost. These are the pieces I never returned, the pieces of my heart I left behind, the words I never got to say, the tears I couldn't hide. I gave you all my love, I gave you everything I had. Now I'm collecting myself again from the pieces that I left. Your picture is still in a drawer, but it doesn't hurt like before. The name I used to whisper softly is just a name anymore. I don't wish we never happened, I don't regret the days we knew, because even broken chapters can teach us something new. I was searching for closure in a story that had ended, but peace was waiting for me when I stopped trying to mend it. These are the pieces I never returned, the pieces of my heart I left behind, the dreams we couldn't finish, the memories frozen in time. I gave you all She stayed with the memories, but she finally moved ahead. These are the pieces I never returned, but I don't need them anymore. I built a stronger heart from everything I lost before. The love I gave was real, the pain was real too, but the best piece I found was the part of me without you. I kept the memories, but I found